I'm going to talk today about a very, very important topic close to your heart, performance reviews. Every year, performance review is a very difficult period for many salespeople, many people in the company. You know why? Only 5% of them are going to get promoted, less than 5%. Only a small proportion will get an enormous increment. Most of us will get normal increment. Some of us will get below average increment. Now this is the reality. Now whether you are in the top 5%, you know by this time. You know your performance, you know how you have been performing. So the first thing about performance review, don't have a very exaggerated view of your performance. Then you get disappointed. It's always best to have a realistic view of how your performance is, where are you, and therefore you should expect the realistic thing from the performance review. In our company, when we ask employees to do self-rating, and then it comes to the boss for the first level review, you would be surprised. Most of the employees rated themselves at least 2 times or 1.5 times higher than what the boss thinks they're performing. So the self-assessment of how are you performing, you should be realistic. Otherwise, you get disappointed. The second thing you realize is to prepare with a lot of data. I think I spoke about it earlier, that in a performance review, some portion of it is quantitative, some portion is qualitative. The quantitative is how much target have you done. Okay, it's an established fact, you can argue, but it's a fact. The other part is qualitative. What qualities, what projects you completed, what is the rating, customer rating of yours. Now, a lot of them are subjective evaluation. Now, what many people do, they go to the meeting without preparation or carrying some data. The only way you can convince the boss to give you a high rating is to bring a lot of data. The other day I was speaking to a very senior person in one of the large banks, and he says the preparatory document an employee needs to make for a performance review, sometimes 7 to 8 pages. What all he has done in the year. He takes this opportunity to sit down and write everything. What did he do? What was the outcome? When was it done? What did the boss say? Supposing I carry a table of, let us say, 45 things I have done last year and carry it to the meeting to my boss. Boss, I want you to see this before you rate me. Just see. These are the 45 things I did for you. The boss did it fully, but he suddenly realizes maybe I have not seen all of them. He only remembers a few of them which you have not done well. Many times bosses have a good memory when you fail. They don't have a good memory when you do well. So you only remember that out of the 45 items, 4 items you have not well, but you're not remembering 41 items you've done very well. So it's your responsibility before you go for the review to put enormous amount of work that you have done, quantitatively, qualitatively, write it down. And this is something which is very, very useful going forward. Every now onwards, at least for the next year, instead of making it at the end of the year, you start creating an activity sheet in Excel. So as soon as you complete any special job boss gives you, anything you've done specially, weekly basis, just update that. So end of the year, all you have to do is pull that Excel sheet and give it to the boss. This is what I've done. So making up a boss's mind with data is the second important thing. First thing I told you, have a more sensible evaluation of what you've done. Second, create data, carry data to influence the boss to give you a right rating based on data. Third, which is very important, get prepared for the next year target discussions, because many times people, when they do a review, they only discuss about what has happened last year, but along with it, it's going to come, a new sheet is going to come on next year's target. So this is the time to tell the boss. The third thing which you need to do is to tell the boss about your target, about the job role, what enrichment you want, what are the new things you want to do in your job. So the idea was to inform the boss that, boss, I am very keen in my current job, but I need to move up. I need to do better things. I need to do larger things. So can you help me do that? Now this positioning, this statement itself gives you a feeling to the boss. Hey, this person is very positive, very proactive. He's bringing new things to do on his job. So this is the third thing you should do, is to come prepared for the next year's, that is next year's target. In that next year target, come in with some specific request of job enrichment, large job enlargement, about comments on target, some area, what support you want. If you're proactively giving something to him before he makes up his mind on your target, it will help you. Thank you.